Yes, sir. It's the 9 to 5 Sports Guys. It's your boy T.
What up, though? It's your boy Nam.
I want to thank everybody for continuing to support, continuing to watch. Those that are new, I need you to hit that follow, subscribe, even put a comment. It's been a while since we got some negative comments, so I'm gonna need all the haters to come back, and throw comments in the comment section. First and foremost, how you fellas doing today?
Blessed.
Everything is everything, man. It's another Sunday.
No, it's not just
Yep.
another Sunday. It's between two of our co-hosts. We have a rivalry game, but we'll get to that later on. Uh, First order of business: in the NBA, we had a firing. Nico Harrison or Harris, however you say his name, was fired by the Dallas Mavericks. Now I got a question for both of y'all. Do you think he was solely responsible for getting rid of Luka?
No, absolutely not. You don't trade a generational talent or a generational player on your own. Especially in the middle of the night. It's not like the Colts packing up and leaving town. Like it's not like nobody knew. Somebody knew. They signed off on
Yeah.
it, and he's
Yeah.
just the fall guy.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, we found out that several people knew about it. So it's he's not the sole the sole responsibility of it, but he's the fall guy.
yeah, yeah. I think when it comes to a decision like that, I don't think he makes that decision without the owner's consent. Because we've heard about owners, you know, meddling when it comes to certain deals, but like Mark Cuban, who's no longer a majority owner, he said if he caught wind of that, he would have stopped that. So
I'm sure.
I think the owners had more to do with that um trade than Nico did. I think he was just a face behind it because he was the general manager.
That's all. Yeah. Definitely.
Even Mark, I think Mark knew he just doesn't have enough of a say to change it one way or another.
Not like he
True,
used to.
true.
Yeah, he can yell all he wants. They're not gonna listen to it.
Yeah, it's do you think Nico gets another job?
Yeah.
Where at Nike or something like that?
I mean, look, we've seen stranger things happen, right?
Yeah, if he goes back to Nike, absolutely. But in the NBA, I don't know if. Look, what's my man's name? He recently passed. Wilkins, Lenny Wilkins, right? I think that's his name.
Yeah.
He recently passed, right? Till today, or up until he passed, God rest his soul, right? The only thing people really remember him for is that's the guy that traded Dominique. Like that's gonna stick with you for a long time.
Yeah.
Like that, Nico, forget him being at Nike, bringing over Kobe, passing on Steph, or botching that meeting with Steph. He's always gonna be known for he traded Luca. That's it. And I don't care what else he does. He could be executive of the year for all we care. Nobody will ever remember that. I think it'll be very hard for him to get another job.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, more details of that stuff will come out. I mean, like, is that we just sat here and expressed the fact that he wasn't he wasn't the sole individual to get rid of Luca. So there's a lot more hands involved in him. He's just the fall guy for it.
For sure, for sure. But you traded
I mean,
a
I'm with you as well
generational
with
guy
that too.
for peanuts. For peanuts. Would
Broken
you give him
peanuts at
another
that.
job? Yeah. Would you give him another job?
I mean,
It's tough.
I think he can recover from it. It's just a matter of him probably having to go, the Joe Dumars route, because Joe Dumars, although he did not trade, I mean, he not draft Carmelo, D Wade or Bosh. I think he's working that. I think he was like a NBA exec or something like that.
He's the GM for the Pelicans right now, and go
We're with
look
the
at what he did this
Pelicans.
summer. Go look at what he did this summer during the draft. He traded a protected first round pick, a swap pick, gave it back to Indiana. That would have been a lottery pick. Now Indiana has that, so Indiana's gonna get a lottery pick for Derrick Queen. Is that his name? the kid from Maryland.
I'll be honest with you. I haven't followed the last couple drives.
Yeah, just look up what the Pelicans did this summer in the draft with their swap pick. It's a swap pick that they had for I think from the Atlanta trade for what's my man that they got over there?
Oh,
The
you
guy
talk?
from San Antonio,
I know you're talking
the
about
point guard,
Murray.
Murray. There was a swap pick they got from Atlanta. He gave that pick to New Orleans so they can move up and pick up the kid from Maryland. And that pick is going to be a lottery pick.
Hell, Indiana gonna have their own lottery pick. I think they only won
Yeah,
one game so far.
exactly. And you want to talk about give him another chance?
Yeah, I mean, it's
He-
possible. He'll get another chance. The question is, like you said, is where. But I mean, hey, he'll get another opportunity. I mean, Dumas went from Detroit to New Orleans. I mean, and he just got rid of Willie Green. So see what happens.
yeah, if he does get another job, he has to damn near be Sam Presti, collect a bunch of draft picks like how he did in in OKC right now, and then just hit on a bunch of them. Like you
Mm-hmm.
got you grabbed SGA, you drafted Williams, you went and grabbed Caruso, you got a bunch of young talent around that's going to be here for years. You also drafted KD, Westbrook, Harden, a slew of players. Like that is what he has to do to change this Luka narrative completely out the way. But to do that, oh man,
Well, see,
that's asking for a lot.
Sam Presti got a lot of leeway because you got to remember, in order to get those plays, you got to be bad for years. So, in order for you to get a
Yeah,
Kevin Durant, a Westbrook, a Harden, it takes a couple of years for you to be bad, and you have to have the organization have trust in you. Like, okay, we're moving in the right direction. Now, it just so
yeah,
happens that the first iteration of Westbrook, Harden, and KD didn't work, but Oklahoma City said, you know what, we're still gonna we still believe in you. And then remember, OKC was bad for a couple years, and then they was able to get Chet Williams, bring in SGA, and built like that. So and the draft picks also, but
yeah. You
I
don't build
mean,
those teams overnight.
yeah, it takes, and then you got to hit more than you miss. You know what I mean? So the fact that Sam Press, he might go down as one of the best as far as drafting talent. He might go down as
Mm-hmm.
one of the best general managers in the NBA.
That's my point. Nico is not going to go to a good team. It's going to be a bad team that picks him up. So he has to
Yeah.
deliver in that fashion. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Well, that'll work in his favor. That'll work in his favor if it's a bad squad already.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be a bad team that does pick him up, right? But he has to turn it around the way that Sam Presti is doing. Like
Yeah.
that type of collecting picks and then delivering on these picks that you're getting.
Right. Right.
now speaking of picks, um gambling well, I can't say is it messing up the sport, because gambling has been around since every professional team is gambling been
Since
around
the
since
mob.
what, the 30s or 40s,
The mob,
since
yeah.
since the mob.
1920s.
So it's just that gambling is legal now, but players been gambling, coaches. um do you think it's becoming more of a problem, or more of, we're finding out more about gambling now than we ever did?
It's more of a problem now because it's legalized. I think they thought that legalizing it would kind of not, would kind of make it a little bit easier, but it's a habit, man. It's a bad habit for one, and it can get worse. So I think legalizing it made it made it worse because it's now you don't have to necessarily sneak around to do it, especially if you're a professional player in a sport. But it gets bad when you're able to bet that type of money legally and you lose it. Now you have to go to other avenues to gain that money back, and we already know how you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, You don't have
Nah,
to
what you think?
get around like to bet to place bets, but now people are getting or going around to cheating. That's the issue here. Is like people are instead of just placing their bets and seeing how it plays out, they're rigging the system, if you will. Like I seen the other day, the baseball had this pitcher that was gambling. Evidently now you can um place a bet on the first pitch or the type of pitch that a pitcher is gonna
Gamble
throw.
strikes and stuff like that?
No, 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 no. Like if he's gonna throw a curveball or a fastball or whatever. Like
Nah,
his
we lost you on the
the
audio.
Yeah, we lost you on audio, dog.
On the audio.
yo, yo,
There you go.
can you hear me? Yo, yo,
Yeah, he breaking up.
Yeah.
can you hear
Mm.
me?
Yeah.
I can hear y'all
Yeah.
clear.
Okay.
You can hear me?
Yeah, you're pausing on us.
Yep.
Yo,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yo.
We can hear you. So yeah.
But you know what?
Sport
I'm sorry, my bad.
No,
But
I'm saying sports gambling, like you said, is legalized now, and we're finding out more people are involved than
mhm.
like before. You would hear about maybe one player here and there, but now we're seeing it's a
Yeah.
lot more. Not only players, but people that are connected to players are now.
Yeah.
All this stuff is coming out, so it,
Yeah.
it's crazy because of stuff that we do know. Imagine back in the days when it was illegal, all the stuff that was happening that we didn't know before social media, before gambling was a thing. You know.
Yeah, when cameras not around and eyes are not able to see and dirt happens. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? A lot of dirt happens. So, now with social media and every camera on a pole out here or every hand holding up a phone, it's kind of hard to get away with, quote unquote, murder almost, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to stuff like that,
Yeah.
like, uh gambling, man. I mean, money is the root of all evil, man.
Yeah.
So gambling itself is when you go out here to put your dollars on the line. That's exactly what the word means. You could win it or you could lose it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
The sad
you
the
have to
sad
go
part
in
of
with that mindset. Go ahead.
no, I was saying to add what you were saying. The sad part about it is you got players that have multi-million-dollar contracts that are risking their career for 30,000, 40,000. Something that's not even close to what they're making on an annually, and which that's phenomenal. And but then again, I'm not a gambling addict, so it's hard for me to
Right.
say what I would do. Because granted, you give me $25 million a year, the most I might gamble is going to the casino, but I'm not gambling, majority of my money away. But just the simple fact of
Right.
once you hit that contract 25, $30 million a year, you won. You won in life.
hmm Yeah. But
Some
people's assets and people's assets and bills get bigger, man, and
True.
when they get bigger, we're in the same pool as they in, but their pool is just bigger. We're
Nah,
both
that's a fact.
swimming, but yeah, a lot of people start drowning, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Because they're
fact.
making bad judgment calls with thousands and thousands of dollars, and they can't recuperate from that.
Nah,
Recover
that's a
rather.
fact. That's a fact.
Yeah,
Nah, we was just basically touching base on the gambling aspect and how guys are possibly throwing away their career over gambling.
yeah, some of it is the thrill. People are chasing a thrill of competition. You just like if you're on the court, you're trying to beat the house. So they look at it as an opponent,
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
which is
Um,
crazy to me.
right.
real quick, we forgot to touch on the uh the. I mean, we forgot to speak on the trade with Dallas, and how the main piece in that trade for Luka was Anthony Davis, and he's hurt again. Now there was speculation that they want Anthony Davis, and I think the team wanted him to try to come back and play, but the doctors haven't signed off on him playing yet. And me and Nam was talking before we started the episode. The famous calf strain has come up, and our resident doctor TJ, he was the first one to diagnose Aaron Rodgers with that calf strain, and we see what happened. And me and Nam, I gotta find that clip, boy. Me and Nam laughed it off, and he called it in the summertime of that year. He said, "Yo,
Yeah,
watch out for that calf strain." And
this was
me and
training
Nam
camp.
was like, "Yeah." Me and Nam was like, "He's gonna recover by the time the season start." Man, I didn't know he had his PhD. TJ got his PhD. You know what I mean? He's a medical doctor because
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Yeah. Physical therapist.
I'm trying to tell you,
physical
dog.
therapist. Yeah,
That
Yeah,
the calf muscle is attached to that Achilles, man. And anytime somebody get a calf strain, they need to
yep.
sit down and take precaution.
So
Every single
let,
time.
let's go. Let's go down the list. Aaron Rodgers calf strain. Next was the Achilles. Just recently, we had in the finals.
KD,
we had
Well,
KD. We had
KD was first. KD missed like the whole playoffs up until the finals with a calf strain. Then it was Achilles. But we had somebody else.
Halliburton.
Halliburton. Halliburton
We
had a
had
calf strain.
Alabama.
we had Dame.
So Dame, that once that calf strain, and this is the
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
part, right?
Tatum was nursing a calf strain
Yep.
most of the season last year.
Yep.
The
Mm-hmm.
crazy thing is, us as just sitting at home watching it, how do we call it out? And the guys that are getting paid to diagnose this stuff are not saying like, "Yo, let's shut this guy down."
Because that's the money on the court.
Yeah, there's money on
That's
the
the money
line.
that bring the
It's
fans in.
gambling. It's
Yeah,
gambling.
fans got there you go. There you go. There you go.
you hold on. So basically, what you're trying to say is all of these guys are going in a blue tent like Brian Daboll, right? They're going in a blue tent, telling him like, "Look, just put a band-aid on him. He should play."
Hey,
They're going in there.
you remember program
Yeah,
the program, oh boy, they knew old Shark couldn't go out there, but they
Yeah,
like, yo, I got to get a million, you know what I'm saying? Put me out there
put me
and
out
he
there.
risked
Yeah.
everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
They're going in there. They're telling them, how many of my two fingers do you see? Can you count
Hey,
two?
look,
How many?
hey,
He's good to go. He said two. Let's
what that
go.
doctor
So yo,
what that doctor say to old boy? He was like, what I'm supposed to go tell him, man? I'm supposed to tell him that he can't play a sport that he love and make money for those kids and his wife he got, man. What I'm supposed to tell him that he could risk losing it all if he get it the wrong way?
the doctor's going to the tent and say, "What is your name?" It doesn't matter what your name is. He's good to go. He can put it back in there.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
telling
Nah,
you,
but
man.
it was in the reports that Nico was part of the staff that was saying put Anthony Davis in. This is like a couple of days, like the day before they fired him.
yeah, it's just, that whole Dallas situation is just bad. It's
Mm-hmm.
bad. The fact that the team started off bad and they got a lot of talent on that team, but guys are hurt. Guys are hurt. Cooper's gonna have growing pains because, this is the next level, and teams are going to game plan for him. You know what I mean? So it I still think he's gonna have a really good rookie season. They just got to find a way to everybody get healthy and get back, and get together, start playing. Because at some point,
Yeah,
Kyrie's gonna come back.
That and Anthony Davis didn't make it any better. He came into training camp what looks like overweight, to be honest.
overweight.
Yeah,
He was overweight, man.
yeah, because he said he
It's always
likes
something with
to.
AD, man.
He said he likes to come into training camp a little heavy so he can work it out through the season. And this guy just looks like he's putting more and more weight on. So Was Luca really the issue, or was it
Chill out.
just Dallas that was the issue?
It's that Texas
Hey, look,
barbecue.
I think it's the food. I think it's the food in Texas, man.
Texas barbecue, man.
Luca is
How
in
listen,
LA and he looks like he's in the prime shape of his life, not his career, his life.
cause see, LA
Yeah,
is
he looked like he
different.
did when he was 13.
Yeah, LA
Ozempic.
is different. They got all that healthy stuff and kale salads and all that. See,
Yeah.
Anthony
Yeah.
Davis went to the
Cauliflower.
bar. Somewhat, some would say is one of the barbecue capitals in Texas. So after a game, you might go to your favorite barbecue joint, get you some brisket, you know, and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
um,
Look at Clay. He coming off a bench now.
yeah,
They're talking about
yeah,
trading
But
Clay.
that might have some that may have something to do with something else. I won't quote on that.
yeah,
Yeah, they're talking about trading Clay.
Texas,
Like
yeah. Uh, sticking with the
man,
NBA.
Clay is playing horrible. Clay is so bad right now. Oh my God, he's so bad.
It's terrible, man.
Clay
That's
need
really
to
terrible.
But he's happy though.
Clay's
I ain't gonna hold you. That man is happy.
And that's the most important thing, right? As long as you're
I,
happy. I mean,
I respect it. I
yo
respect it.
the
he's still
internet.
collecting the checks.
Listen, the internet
Yeah.
is ruthless. They said
I'm
that he
telling you.
was a kid from Class Act. They said Clay right now he's kid from Class Act. And remember, he was going after
Wow.
the girl in the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. nah, nah,
Clay living the dream.
Hey, internet
so
never loses, boy.
man, uh, hold on one second.
I'm gonna give a quick shout out to the NBA, man, to some of these City Edition jerseys, man. I do like them, man, especially the Purple Rain ones for the Timberwolves, man. I like that.
Listen, the city jerseys might be cool, but this NBA in season tournament, what's up with the floors, man?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it, but that's what they got to do.
Yeah, it's
To
like
me, it'd be hard to play on, like visually.
which one was it? The Milwaukee one, that lime green. I said this is
Yeah,
Oh,
horrible.
yeah,
the
yeah,
glow in the dark
yeah,
green.
Like you can see it in the players' faces. Like this, like it's the
yeah,
floor is so shiny, it's reflecting on their faces.
So
yeah.
I got a question. I got a question for both of y'all. Who would you pick in a 2-on-2? Who would win in a 2-on-2? Magic and Jordan or LeBron and Kobe?
Magic, Michael and Kobe.
I said Magic and Jordan and LeBron and Kobe.
I heard what you said. I mean, look, Magic. Are you saying all in their prime?
All in their prime.
Oh, it's all in their prime. When it means they're a lot younger. I'm gonna go with more experienced Magic and Michael.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Kobe and LeBron.
Bron. All
Their
right,
their
Of course
games
you would.
are their games are more geared towards one on one. The
I'll make
other
it
side
easier
is
for you,
just
TJ.
it's 2 on 1.
I'll make it easier for you, TJ. Jordan and Pippen versus Kobe and LeBron.
Jordan and Pippen.
Versus Kobe and LeBron?
Yeah, it's
That's
gonna be
Yeah,
a bat. It's gonna. The thing of it is, it's gonna be a battle for. It's gonna be a battle for Scotty. But you acting like Scotty can't shoot. You acting like Scotty can't drive, and Scotty plays better defense. And I ain't saying he's gonna stop him every time because he's gonna get bowled over a few times, but he's gonna make it hard for him.
he
Pause.
he plays better defense than who?
LeBron.
The guy on his team? I know. Scotty was a better defender than Jordan. Let's be real.
That's not what we're talking about here. You're asking me about two guys against another two guys. I'm giving you my answer in their prime. That's what I'm giving it to. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So, like I said he's not going to stop LeBron each and every time, but he's going to make it rough for him. I mean,
So
and plus LeBron has a guard too. It's
all
just
right.
not you saying. Go ahead.
No, that's valid. That's valid. I just Scotty. I think Scotty would probably want to guard Kobe, and Mike probably going to want to guard LeBron. I don't think
That's
Mike
not
would.
no. That's not going to happen because Kobe wants to guard the best. Why not?
Yeah,
He going to guard? He's going to guard MJ.
Kobe's going to guard MJ. I don't think Kobe would give Michael fits, in my opinion. And Kobe's a better defender, on-ball defender.
Both of those guys are going to go neck to neck. I've ruled those two out. I ain't even comment on those two. So that's why I was only speaking about with Pippen and LeBron.
I think Bron wins that matchup easy.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. But like I said, I mean, they both have to guard one another, and I mean, it's not like they both can't shoot. They both can shoot.
Yeah,
They both can drive. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, LeBron could dunk on him, and Scotty could dunk on him too. I mean, it's a back and forth thing. It's just all about physicality between those two.
that's valid. That's valid. One of my coworkers got on me this week because I said, in my opinion, Jason Kidd is the greatest point guard I've ever seen. You know, he got on me because he said, "Well, Magic is the greatest point guard." I said, "Yeah, but when by the time Magic retired the first time, I was 3 years old. I didn't get a chance to see Magic. In his prime. By the time
Mm.
Magic had the stuff, I was like 3. So you know, I didn't. All I saw was highlights of Magic, right? And to even further that, I remember when Byron Scott was the Nets head coach, right? And my uncle was telling me, like, yo, Byron Scott used to get busy. And I'm like, this Byron Scott, you talking about the coach for the Nets? And man, I watched some old videos. Byron Scott used to catch bodies.
Yeah,
See, up until that point, I only known Byron Scott as a head coach. I didn't know him as a player
exactly.
until I like really watched, and I was surprised. Um, but he kept saying, how could I not put Magic as the greatest player? I said because I never seen him personally. I said the best point guard I've ever seen is Jason Kidd. But let me ask y'all, who would
Magic
y'all put?
was, Magic was a
Huh?
tall Jason Kidd. He was a
Basically,
tall Jason Kidd. Yeah.
Jason Kidd basically mirrored his game after Magic. But who would y'all put as your top 5 point guards?
In no order.
No order.
Well, I definitely put Magic. I'm definitely going to include Steph. Definitely going to include Kidd. It's so hard because like when you say point guards, like I'm gonna put AI. That's just me. And if you're talking pure point guards, but I'm gonna include AI. I have to. Uh, don't know who my fifth one would be.
What about CP, Isaiah?
Well, Chris Paul. I mean, he's definitely one of the last pure ones. He's definitely the last pure ones, and you definitely have to include him too. But like you said, you was going to name some more, so that's why I was like, it's hard.
What about you, Nam? Who you got?
I'm gonna just put the ones that I seen, right? Steph, no particular order. Steph, AI, Kyrie, Kid. No. I'm gonna take out shit. That's tough.
I know, Paul.
Yeah, that's tough because I'm gonna
Tell
have
you,
to
man.
leave off Steve Nash. I'm gonna have to leave off Tony Parker.
Look, that's what I'm saying. Like it's so many when you say top five point
Gary
guards that
Payton.
Kenny Anderson,
Uh yeah, Jason Williams, Darren
Rod
Williams,
Strickland.
Rondo.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like it's a
Yeah, it's
Basically, your
tough.
top 10. I mean, your top 5. Your top
My
5.
top
yeah,
five, okay,
right,
I'll
right.
say Tony Parker, Chris Paul,
Mm-hmm.
AI,
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie, and
Steph.
Steph. Yeah, I gotta put Steph.
Yeah, you gotta have him up there.
I gotta have Steph. Yeah, he changed the
Now,
game of basketball.
Yeah, yeah,
now, even though I didn't in my list, it was two that I didn't see. I know the impact that they had on the game. So in no particular order, I got Magic, F, Kid, Isaiah. I think Isaiah doesn't get enough credit.
yeah.
And I got
Another one.
and my last one. This is a sleeper. Some may disagree. Well, a lot probably
Pistol
disagree.
Pete,
I got Russell Westbrook.
Pistol Pete
Nah,
Mavericks.
Russell,
No,
I got Russell Westbrook.
Russell
yeah, Westbrook
I
too.
got Russell
Russell
Westbrook.
Westbrook is definitely included. That's what I'm saying. It's so
Westbrook,
many. That's why I mean. I guess you
Oscar
you
Robinson.
forget
It's a
John
lot of names,
Stockton.
man. Stockton. Oh man, Stockton. Nate Archibald. There's a lot of names. Just depending
What I'm saying,
on
there's a lot of
the
them,
type of
man.
basketball that you like.
All right,
Right.
so we're not gonna go through every list, but we'll finish we'll finish them on next week. But I want to go through the shooting guards. Give me your top 5 shooting guards.
Oh, that's definitely Jordan,
He said Jordan,
Kobe.
Jordan, 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 Jordan.
I ain't say that. I ain't say that, dog. But definitely Jordan.
Jordan, MJ,
Definitely, definitely.
2-3,
Kobe.
Airness, the GOAT.
Y'all dudes, y'all do relentless, man. No, no, no. Real talk, real talk. Um, MJ, Kobe, um, Wade. I mean, hell, man. I mean, God, dog, it's so many of them too. T Mac.
Can we put AI back in there? He's really a two guard.
See, no, see, this is why I didn't want to say AI is my point because he's not
Now,
a
But
point to
but
me.
he was
He's a two guard.
he's a two guard.
He's a two guard.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
those that know basketball, he's a two guard.
Yeah. Um, dang, man, the list gets atrocious, man.
My list is easy. I already got my list.
Go ahead.
But
No, you need one more.
finish. Yeah, James
So
Harden.
you got Kobe, Jordan.
Wade.
You got
Huh?
Kobe, Jordan, T Mac, Wade, and you need
Wade.
one more. Nah, he said Wade. He said Wade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
said
said
Wade.
Wade.
James Harden.
All you need is one more.
You got to put James Harden in there. There's no question.
Oh, yeah, James Harden. But
James Harden.
I
Now,
got more.
who's your 5?
Jordan, Kobe, James Harden. I'll say this is a personal pick. I'll put Brandon Roy in there.
Okay.
Um
You need one more. The obvious one. You're
Harden.
missing the obvious one.
Who?
Man, I want to include Bernard King.
That's
Who's
your
See what
5,
I'm
obvious?
Sean?
saying?
Anthony Edwards?
All right. Now I'm going to give you my 5.
Who am I missing?
Jordan, Kobe, Dwayne Wade now.
I ain't put Wade in there?
Nah,
Nah.
you
I
named
could have
Brandon
sworn I
Roy
said,
before you.
okay, yeah. Swap out Roy for Wade then. I'm tripping. I don't know why I didn't say Wade.
So look,
All three of us got the first top 3 together.
yeah, listen, Dwayne Wade should be third on everybody's list.
Right.
So you got
Yeah.
Jordan, Kobe, Dwayne Wade. And my last 2 is controversial. I'm a huge T-Mac fan, but I gotta put AI and James Harden over T-Mac.
You
And
ain't
the
gonna
only
put
reason why I'm
Brunson in
putting
there?
AI and Harden because they both got
The hell?
jokes. Nah, they got jokes. Nah, Brunson.
I know how much you love
Got
Jalen
jokes, but
Brunson.
only listen. The only reason why I'm putting James Harden and AI over T Mac was both of these guys won MVP, have at least one MVP under their belt. And T Mac was my guy. I used to almost get into fights arguing T Mac over Kobe. But Harden, he had a phenomenal season. They gave him the MVP, even though I think LeBron should have won it that year. They gave him the MVP, scoring 37 points a game. That year he had about 6 50-point triple doubles. But yeah, I got to put James Harden in that top 5 as far as shooting guards.
I got a quick question for y'all. So Jokic right now is on
What's
a
up?
phenomenal run, right? He's looking like a potential MVP candidate. And at some point we're gonna question that MVP that they gave to Embiid, right? Do we question that same type of thing for that Derrick Rose MVP? Like how we cut like one of Steve Nash's MVP we felt like should have went to Kobe. and that Derrick Rose MVP should have went to LeBron, right? But we never questioned
Yeah.
that particular. Why not?
Man, who ain't nobody never questioned that Derrick Rose MVP.
That's what I'm
Maybe
asking.
you
Why?
have, and you have.
No. That's why I'm asking. Why don't we question that? But all the other ones we question.
You was just crying about MB because MB cry all the time. That's why you question that.
Yeah, look
But he
look at it
earned that.
now.
Nah,
Look look
his was
look at it
legit.
now.
His was legit.
MB
Who?
earned that,
Embiid?
man. Let it go. It's all right. MB,
No. I'm not
it's all
arguing the
right.
Embiid one. I'm asking the Derrick Rose one. That one doesn't get questioned compared to the other two that get questioned. You know what I'm saying?
He earned his too.
Nah, D Rose earned his. D Rose
He
earned
earned his
his.
too.
Look, the year before LeBron averaged 28,
See,
8, and 8. That year averaged 28, 8, and 8 and went to the finals. The next year, 28, 8, and 8, and you give him that one. So at what point do we say, why does this one doesn't how come this year doesn't get 28, 8, and 8, but the other 2 years before and after gets it? Do you understand what I'm saying?
because you got to remember that year the Bulls won 60 something games that year.
And go look at that year, how many games the Miami Heat won that year.
The Heat was second, I think, that year. I think out of the 4 years that they were together, I think they only had the number one seed in the East once, and that was the year the Knicks had the number two seed.
Go look at LeBron's
If I'm not
numbers.
mistaken.
Go look at LeBron's numbers from that season. Go look at it. You're gonna be like, okay, I
No,
understand.
no, no. I'm not disputing you. Listen, you can't tell me nothing. I put LeBron against anybody in history, but Derrick Rose led at the time. He was 22 years old. He led the Chicago
The
Bulls.
youngest.
He was 22 years old. He led the Chicago Bulls to 60 plus game in the same
This guy,
NBA that
this
Kobe
guy's a
was there.
total
Nah,
Kobe
bias
was
right
there.
now.
No, 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 no. But
nah,
listen,
man.
he
I'm
led
I'm
the
speaking
NBA.
player wise. I'm speaking player wise.
He
Pull up
led
the
the NBA
numbers.
in the same NBA.
Pull up the numbers. You got the laptop in front of you. Pull up the numbers. And pull
The
up the
only
numbers.
one, like I said,
LeBron's
the only
numbers
one
that
we question
season.
is Steve Nash and Kobe. That was the only one we question.
Nah, that's the only one you question.
Besides
The
you and
rest
MB.
of the world questions. Yeah, the rest of the world has questioned that Embiid would.
I haven't heard the
That's
rest of the world question it. I only hear you doing it. I haven't heard no one in much sports. I talk with other
Jokic.
guys on other platforms. I ain't heard no one mention anything about that. They always mentioning the one with Steve Nash and Kobe, which is legit.
Jokic did more that year without Jamal Murray and everybody else. Had better numbers without Jamal Murray.
MB had the sorrier team, sorrier
No, he didn't.
pieces.
This
So
guy didn't have Jamal
so
Murray
now,
just robbing at all. Yeah, look up the numbers.
so look. That year, right?
Mm-hmm.
He 25, 7 and 4, which is not bad. But the Bulls
Who's
won
that? Who's that?
62
Who's that?
games. They were 62
Who's
and
that?
2.
Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose.
25, 7 and 7.
Yeah, that year. But no, 25, 7 and 4. But I
25,
think
7 and
what
4.
catapulted him over LeBron was they won 62 games that year.
What was LeBron's numbers? Is that
I'm gonna tell you
is
right
that
now.
the
Go ahead,
season?
filibuster
Is
real
that the
quick.
year? Is that the year where they won 27 games in a row?
That might have been the second year. Hold on.
That's the year they won 27
20.
games in a row. So how do you justify 27 games in a row to me? 28, 8 and 8. Look up the numbers. I know the numbers. 28, 8 and 8. I think
Yeah,
they
listen.
won
Nah, you're not going. Like I said,
how many read the numbers. Read the numbers. Read the numbers.
listen. You're not.
I don't want to
Listen.
hear
Hey,
that.
read
Read
the
the
numbers.
numbers, my
Read
brother.
the numbers, man. He's back, man. Read the numbers, man.
28, 8 and 8. But I think they was going by the record though.
How
I think
many
they
how
was
many
going by
games
the
did they
record.
win? How many games did they win? 59, 58, 59?
I'll tell you right now.
I think it's like
So
58, 59, one of those two. And I believe they won 27 games in a row that season. That's the
give
2011
me a sec,
season,
because
right?
it's giving me all types of. No, it's 2010. The 2010 season.
2010, 2011,
But
right?
go ahead, give me. Go ahead. Y'all talk until I look this up. Because I can't. I'm looking it up on my phone.
All I know is if we gonna question things, let's question it all across the board. Let's not pick and choose when and where we want to question certain stuff. Go all across the board with it. If you gonna give me,
Hey, look,
if you gonna give me a paycheck because I did 40 hours, and the next week I do 40 hours, and you want to give me half of the check, that's not right. And then the next week I do 40 hours, you give me the full check. Something ain't right there. Something ain't right. 28, 8, and
well,
8 has been consistent
obviously,
every time he's gotten the MVP.
I well, obviously, they all still got paid their checks. He just didn't get the award.
That
I don't
wasn't
know why
the
it's not
point that
giving me the.
I
It's
was
not giving
going
me the
for.
record.
I know it was the point. I know it was the point. I know. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, man. But I
Yeah,
mean,
but
it's it, look, this is this is a league. This is a league of what's happening now. And D Rose came in the youngest to win that award. I mean, the boy was
Miami won
phenomenal.
58 games. They won
He was
58
making
games.
headlines. So he lost. So they won less games than the Bulls did.
58. They won.
But I
You
mean, that's
said
what I'm
they
saying.
won
It's
62, right?
62 compared to 58. And
62. Okay, four.
at that point, you talking about a young Derrick Rose. See, I think Nam is missing the importance of 22 compared to LeBron had already won two finals. I mean, NBA regular season MVP awards.
the NBA. The NBA is a popularity league, man. It's what's happening now. He came in and the Bulls hadn't done nothing
Up
up
until he
until that
got there.
point.
Yep.
Yes,
And
and all you
and
saw was number one jerseys everywhere. That's
and
a
that
popularity contest, man. It's what's happening
and
now.
and that's
They had the
all I
best. They
wanted
had
to
the best
hear.
record in the league. San Antonio was 61-21, but the Bulls was 62-20. So they had the best record in the league plus the best player on the best team.
Yeah,
I
And
think
that's
I
that's.
all I
mean,
want.
Go ahead now.
That's all I wanted to hear, man.
he had to get off screen and say this.
No. I wanted to look at.
He's trying to look up something too. All right, we're gonna go into the NFL. We about to go to the NFL. And the regulation, the Wizards. I'm sorry, pardon me. The Washington Commanders and Miami tied.
Same
It's
team.
tied in the regulation. They're going on overtime. Real quick, who y'all pick for that game?
He says tied.
It's tied going into overtime.
I'm surprised they tied with no Jaden Daniels in them. So
Yeah.
This is
Who you got?
I still see Washington gonna lose.
This is a participation game or something because they're both pretty bad. I'm gonna take Miami. Miami's coming off of a high. They beat Buffalo. They own
Right?
Buffalo at this point, so I'm gonna take Miami.
Yeah.
I want to see my
All right.
man in
So
another
we got the
Versace
Bengals and we
shades.
got the Steelers. We got the Bengals. Yeah. Speaking of shades, real quick before I go into the next game. Yo, what's up with this new trend? These Macho Man, Randy Savage shades everybody's wearing. Them big, colorful shades.
Oh, the one with the vents in them.
No, the big ones is like this, and they like purple and neon and the Macho Man.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Oh, I don't
these
know,
kids are a
bro.
little different today,
I
bro.
mean,
They're wearing like
six
these
seven.
big baggy, these 6'7", these big baggy pants with crop tops and stuff like that. These kids are different.
you gotta understand, man. This generation of men ain't men anymore, man. You come in this world labeled as males, but they ain't men. So
Facts. And before we get canceled, we're gonna move on. Bengals and Steelers.
Icy Bowl Part 2, Icy Hot Bowl Part 2.
The Bengay Bowl. That's crazy. That's wild.
hey, that's
Yeah,
wild.
I
That's
got the
I'm
wild. The
Steelers.
best move.
I'm gonna take Pittsburgh, bro. Pittsburgh can't afford to lose because if they lose,
Yeah,
I think TJ said it a
The
few weeks ago.
Ravens.
When Lamar comes back, the Ravens are gonna
told
be
you.
on their heels, and they're one game is a one game difference between them now, which is crazy.
Yeah. After starting 1-5 or something like that.
Right.
So
But
See,
who
the
do
Steelers didn't keep pace though.
we did mention that after week 10, the Steelers, historically, they go on a downhill spiral.
Yeah, they
so
didn't keep pace, man.
Yeah.
who you
Could have,
got,
they could have,
TJ?
they could have, huh?
Who you got? Bengals or
Steelers,
Steelers? Steelers. I think I
Steelers.
got the Steelers too. We got the Chargers and we got the Jaguars. I think I'm gonna go with the Jaguars. They're at home.
I'm gonna go with the Jags.
Huh?
I'm gonna go with the Jags.
Oh, the Jags now. Who you got? Travis hurt. Travis Hunter's hurt for the rest of the season. Unfortunate way to finish your rookie year.
We'll take the Chargers. The
Well,
Chargers are
with the
winning
head,
right
with the
now.
way they've been playing him, you wouldn't even know he was on the field.
Yeah, that's true.
We called it in training camp because there's no way you're gonna play both sides of the field and think you're gonna be healthy.
And be healthy. Yeah.
But see,
So,
let me say this real quick. Let me say this real quick. That and we did know this before he we said it before he got drafted. That it's hard for you to play 55 plays on one side of the ball and 52 plays on the other side of the ball in the pros. It's hard to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But see, with Travis Hunter, man, that's the only way to keep him engaged in the game. Be honest with you, because see, that's how Deion played him all the way back to Jackson State.
yeah.
That's the only way he can be engaged in the game is being played on both sides of the ball. Pause. So now it's like you got him limited to one side of the field. It's like, dang, you won't see much of him.
Nah, who you pick?
Taking the Chargers. That's the game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Chargers
We
are
got the
rolling right
Bucks and the
now.
Bills.
Bills. Bills.
Bucks.
Who's the record is that?
Who
Beyonce
you
and
got,
them?
TJ? Both the Bucks and the Bills are 6-3. Um, I want the
Buffalo.
I want the Bucks to win. I don't want the Bills to win.
This is a must
Well, I
win
know
for
both of your
Buffalo.
reasons for both of those teams,
Yes.
but Buffalo has to win the game to
Yeah.
stay
They
to stay on
have
pace
to.
with New England.
They
Listen, but
have
the
to.
thing is, I think this is the first year that Buffalo's not going to be the division leader in what 5 years. I think New
No, they
England
won't win
got
the
it.
division. The Patriots going to win the division. They only lost 2 games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
going to win the division, but Buffalo trying to stay on pace with them in order to get a spot in the playoffs at this
In the
point.
playoffs.
Give
Yeah.
Yeah,
y'all a
I got the
wild.
Bucks that game.
I'm gonna give y'all a wild stat. Josh Allen and
Wild
McDermott
stat
is
Sunday.
they're the longest duo, head coach and quarterback duo, to be together and never make it to a Super Bowl. Very rare that two a quarterback and a coach stay together for 8 years plus without one being fired or the other one being moved on from, and they don't make it to the playoffs or AFC Championship or whatever the case may be. Crazy. So
Oh, okay, I was
somebody got to
about to
go.
say because Lamar and Harbaugh didn't make it to the Super Bowl,
Yeah, but he
and they
said
got
he
the
had the playoffs in the Super Bowl. So yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, the Bears and Vikings. I think I'm gonna go with the Bears on this one. The Bears.
Bears and Vikings.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't.
gonna take the Vikings,
I
bro.
think the Vikings.
Vikings in trouble.
Yeah, yeah. I think
Yeah.
they should have kept my boy Sam
Sam
Darnold.
I am.
Uh, Texans, and
Yeah.
Titans. I think a lot of people forgot about the backup quarterback. I think his name is Davis Mills or whatever. Before they got C.J. Stroud, I think Lovey Smith was the coach. And Davis Mills had a pretty good year that year. Now it didn't equal to a lot of wins, but he was putting up numbers right after Deshaun Watson and right before C.J. Stroud. So right now Texans are 4-5. I think they win today against the Titans. Who y'all got?
Got Houston.
Houston.
Doesn't really matter. Houston, they're both pretty bad. It's
All
hard to
right.
pick. It's hard to tell
The
who's better.
highly anticipated
I agree.
for the show's sakes game of the week. We got the Panthers versus the Falcons. We got TJ versus Nam, David versus Goliath. Who are y'all picks, man? Break it down. Like how this game gonna go. Who do you pick?
Realistically, I could see it be a tough one. I can see it
No,
being
no, no,
tough
no.
because it's
Talk your
always
talk, man. Talk your talk. Don't be modest
You
now
want
because
that
the
hater talk.
cameras is on. Talk your talk.
Oh, okay. Well, no doubt. Hey, 30-0 Falcons.
What you got to say about that now?
Listen. Sometimes, listen. Check me out.
Yo,
Check me out.
Keep that one. We
Check
gotta
that
me
was
keep
out.
that.
perfect. That was
Listen,
Yeah,
check me
perfect.
out.
That was
Check me
perfect.
we
out.
gotta keep that.
Yo,
Sometimes,
Nam, yo,
yeah.
when you see the episode, this was perfect. This was perfect. Your face
Yeah.
froze, and
So you
real
might be
quick,
a
make your
meme from
pick.
now on, bro.
He gonna be a meme, yeah.
Sometimes the Lord, listen. Sometimes the Lord works in mysterious ways. He just didn't want me to hear all that nonsense you was gonna say. So I'm gonna
We,
take. You already know I'm taking Panthers by 30. You know that. I was right the last time we played. Panthers by
yeah. You
30.
might be right
Either
this
we
time,
win
dude.
by
You
30
might be right this
because
time.
we
You
won
might
by
be on the
30
end of
last
the edge.
time, or the score might
You,
be 20-30, but it's Panthers by 30. You know that till I get graved.
hey, if you lose by 30, you were still right.
Exactly. Panthers by 30. can't I can't lose.
So
Nah, it's gonna be a shootout. I think both teams are very mediocre at times, and sometimes we have some highs. It's gonna be a whole lot of
nah,
running the ball
we
between
don't
the two teams.
we don't want no analyst. We don't want that. We want the drama. You said Panthers
Just
by
saying.
30.
Yeah,
He said the Falcons by 30. Somebody's gonna be
we
right.
coming for
Somebody's gonna be
revenge, man.
wrong.
We coming for revenge, bro. I mean, this is a revenge game for us. So, y'all are already coming there thinking that you're gonna be able to do the same thing again, but disappointment comes to us all sometimes.
Listen, there's not much happening in Georgia right now. The only thing you got to hang your hat on is Outkast got in the Hall of Fame the other day. That's it. Nothing else.
Right,
Nothing
right,
else.
right, 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 right. All right,
Nothing else.
all right. Don't worry
So
about
not
it.
the
Animal control.
Braves.
Animal control gonna be out there to catch some kitty cats.
Listen, not the Braves, not the Hawks, not the Dream, not the Bulldogs. I don't want to hear none of that.
Oh, don't get on the dogs, baby. Don't get on the dogs because I got some for that too.
Wait, hold on. Did they win yesterday?
Panthers
Oh
by
yeah, we
30,
won.
exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
won. I, my
All right.
question
I
is,
think that
I
was
don't
just
understand.
big, bro.
I ain't roll tide, roll tide. Hell,
Hey,
I ain't heard none of that crap today.
we
Roll the
lost.
toilet paper.
We lost. We lost yesterday. OU. You know they did their thing.
No, don't be so, so silent about it, so soft. We don't need that quiet storm voice. Talk. I was
Panthers by
waiting
30.
to see the end of that game.
The
Are y'all gonna
Dolphins.
stop the run today?
Huh?
Are y'all gonna stop the run today?
I guarantee you. What's his name? Dabo, whatever his name. He won't get no 100 yards a day.
Rico Suave. That's his
Yeah,
name.
yeah,
So
yeah.
Suavemente.
just a quick
He
update.
averaging 3 yards a day.
The Dolphins
Maybe.
kicked the
Buckle up.
field goal to win the game in overtime. So my pick for the Falcons Panthers.
Telling you.
Unfortunately, if the Falcons had have won last week, I would have said the Falcons going on a 2-game win streak, but they lost last week.
It's okay.
They're 3-6. I'm gonna have to go with the
It's okay.
Panthers. I'm riding with the Panthers as NFC team. Nothing against nothing against TJ and the Falcons, but I got to go with the
It's all
Sweet.
right.
Panthers.
You both
Sweet.
gonna be wrong today. Watch what I tell
Sweet.
you.
All right, Packers,
Watch
and we
what I
got
tell
the
you.
Giants. Packers and Giants. Who y'all got?
I'll be real with you. The Packers stink too.
They
As
do.
far as Jordan Love goes, he don't look like the same Jordan Love from the past 2 years, bro.
He out there looking like
Is
Buddy Love right now.
that was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah, we got famous Jameis. He's starting for the Giants, and I think he wants to
Yeah,
be
we
delivered
we
from
going for the
all those
Packers.
picks. Huh?
You say he's starting for the Packers today?
No, no. Nah, he started for the Giants, but yeah, I mean, he could be playing for the Packers throughout the game. Um,
You five
now
for five, they'll give it to you.
He,
facts.
he's definitely gonna throw some picks.
uh, so we got so this game right here is basically for the number one seed in the NFC and also the number one seed in their division. We got the Seahawks at 7-2 against the Rams at 7-2. They're playing in LA. This right now has the potential to be the game of the week. You know, I'm riding with
Those are
Sam Darnold.
both of those teams are probably the
That's
best
gonna be a
teams.
tricky one.
Go ahead.
Facts.
That's a tricky one. That's a tricky game. That's a gladiator bout between two good teams, man. I don't even know who you could really pick in that one, except if you just say the home team, just to be because they're at home, you know.
Yeah.
Because if
Right
it
now
was
they got
Seattle
the
at home, the other.
right now they got the Rams favorite 3.5 over the Seahawks.
Yeah, it's gonna be a field
I'll
goal game. It's gonna be a field goal.
I'll add on to what you say. These are probably two of the best teams in the league
In the
overall.
league. Facts. Facts.
Like everybody else is them two, and then everybody else is just hovering around that middle ground to separate themselves. But they're head and shoulders the
Right.
two best teams.
If Seattle's defense can show up today, I think because the Seahawks right now have the best overall team. Great defense, good special teams, and they're getting great offense from Sam Darnold and Jackson Smith and Jigma. So I think overall they have the best overall team, but the Rams
But the
have been
Rams got
playing phenomenal.
Rams got the same thing. It's almost like a clone almost.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
them getting Devontae Adams was a steal this summer.
yes.
Right. So that's why I say the only way you would give an edge to somebody is because whoever's playing at home. That's really all you can just really base it off of, really.
So we got the Cardinals and we got the 49ers. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think Brock Purdy's coming back. Um Either way, I got the 49ers winning.
He's playing today?
I
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I thought I heard they said that he was coming back today.
If he comes back
Yeah,
and
he
they
playing.
lose, it's gonna be a loud Monday in San Francisco.
Facts.
Hey, when I
Facts.
tell you about that Mac Jones situation, I was like, you're bringing out the hot hand just to bring back a man you paying $50 million to.
Facts.
Be a loud Monday. I think
Facts.
the Cardinals
Mm-hmm.
can win that game. I really think the Cardinals can win that game.
Well, the Cardinals
Yeah, that's another
at
division
home.
game.
I got the Cardinals.
And it
I'm
ain't
saying.
like it's not like
I just want to shake the table.
You will see
it's
some
not like
drama.
Bruce. It's not like Brissett. Brissett is not playing bad at all, man. I mean, he's actually
Yeah.
making some plays. It's just the offensive line is getting him sacked. But when he has time, he's actually getting the ball off pretty good, and their defense is playing pretty decent. So I mean, what they went in there and beat Dallas with no problem, and Dallas had a high power offense.
Yeah, but Dallas defense can't stop a nosebleed. Dallas
Yeah, but I'm
defense
just
can't stop
saying they
us
had
three.
a high power offense that they slowed down and didn't score as many points as they usually would. So I'm saying if you got a struggling 49ers, that same defense shows up, they could win.
True.
The Cardinals.
So who you got?
The Cardinals.
Okay, two
Cardinals.
Cardinals, one 49ers. We got the Ravens and the Browns. I think unanimously, I can't speak for y'all, but I'm gonna say the Ravens. Even though the Browns can make it tough with the defense, but I'm gonna say the Ravens. Ravens are hot right now.
Yeah,
They
Lamar
won what
Jackson back, bro.
three of their last four, right?
Lamar Jackson back, dog. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Ravens.
Ravens.
We got the Chiefs and the Broncos
Hey,
right now. Yeah,
go ahead.
Chiefs and the Broncos right now. The Broncos are 8-2. Chiefs are 4-5. They're playing in Denver right now. KC is a 4.5 favorite over the Broncos. This one is tough, but I think I'm gonna go with the I'm gonna go with the 3-time champs, the Chiefs.
Well, that is another divisional game again. So are they in Mile High in Broncos?
Yeah, they're in Denver.
I'm gonna give the Broncos the edge.
Okay.
Take the Broncos, man. It don't matter. Patrick Starr, Patrick Swayze, Patrick Mahomes. Don't matter. Broncos.
Patrick from SpongeBob.
Patrick Starr, that's his name.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, My fault. I never watched SpongeBob, so my bad. Uh, we got the Lions and we got the Eagles. They're playing in Philly. Lions 6-3, Eagles 7-2. Even though we got some drama in Philly with AJ Brown, I think he's going to be gone, regardless if they win the Super Bowl or not. But he's going to be gone next season. But until then,
A
I
quick
think I'm gonna
question
have to
though:
go with the Lions.
is he wrong in
I'm going with,
any of his takes?
No,
well, it's like he said, he's like people say winning cures all, but it really don't. I mean, he feels like that. I mean, they're winning, they won the Super Bowl, and it's still you still. I guess he feel like he's not wanted. He's not getting the receptions like he's been getting. It's like all of them been going to Smith or been going to what's his name, Goddard.
got it. Yeah, but
Well,
think about it
Smith
like
Yeah, so he's
this.
not.
Smith ain't he's not really putting up numbers either.
See, think about it
Yeah,
like
but every
this,
time you
right?
turn around, he's the only one catching the ball or ball being thrown to him.
Even though Philly knows that the offense is like how it is and they're winning, Philly can use that against AJ Smith. I mean AJ Brown in the next contract negotiation. Like, yo, bro, why are we justifying paying you and your numbers are bad? And I don't know if he's thinking along the lines of, yes, we're winning, but I'm trying to get another contract. You know what I mean?
Well,
And
my numbers are bad because the ball's not being thrown at my way. I have to get the ball thrown to me to get receptions,
so if y'all
and
remember,
they all
right?
wide receiver.
If y'all remember, Tyreek Hill had a similar situation with the Chiefs. They were winning, but he feels he wanted to get paid. And I now that I'm older and I understand the game a little bit more, the business aspect, after you win your championship in football, at least I can't speak for the NBA because most of them guys get paid regardless. After you win a championship early, go get your bag. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, I agree.
But see, I don't really think he's really arguing that. I think he's just saying overall the offense is pretty bad. It's stagnant a lot. Most of the time, it's stagnant. Saquon is not running like how he was last year.
Nope,
They
that's a
they look
big
like a
difference.
like they look like a middle of the pack team
Completely
most of the time. They're just squeezing out wins.
facts.
Yeah, yeah,
And think about it like
yeah.
this.
They look. Yeah,
You know, I tell you one thing, and not to start up anything, you give Cam Newton those two weapons on the outside, AJ Brown would have been a happy camper. I tell you that.
AJ Brown and Saquon.
yeah. That's a different animal. That's a different animal, though. I mean, we can't expect Jalen Hurts to be Cam Newton. That's different. That's just like you trying to say you're expecting LeBron to be Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
Come on,
it's different
please
because
stop.
LeBron is better. Now I got a question for
But
both of
see,
y'all, real quick, before we go to the last game. Go ahead, Nam, because I got a
no,
question
go
after you.
ahead.
Go ahead. All right, so let me
Uh,
ask y'all both this. Hey, wait, now you want to say what you got to say?
no, go ahead. Say what you got to say now. I'm intrigued.
All right,
Yes.
so I got a question for both of y'all, and to the
Yeah,
listeners too. Which one do you think was worse? Cam Newton not jumping on the ball, pause, in the fourth quarter of a Super Bowl game, right? With about 3-4 minutes left to go. Or Russell Wilson throwing the ball for the interception to lose the game. Which one you think was worse?
Russ.
They both was just as bad, but I think the Russell Wilson one was worse because you could have just you could have just audible out that doggone call and just gave the ball to Marshawn.
So
He's been running the whole. He got you down the field.
I'm glad y'all say this. Why do people still give Cam Newton all that flack for not jumping on the ball when it's like that's not even the worst play in the Super Bowl that anybody has ever
But
done, especially a quarterback?
First of all,
but you know
even
what?
if he would have got
I
that
would really
ball,
dead that situation. I
go
would
ahead, go
really
ahead.
dead that situation because Cam Newton himself has even come out on his podcast and even said to himself that yeah, that was one of the mistakes that he really regretted and should have done. Okay, so he admitted to himself. Go ahead and squash that. But the Russell Wilson situation with Pete Carroll was a bonehead call. You passing the ball on a 1 yard line when a man is taking you 90 some yards down the field and they couldn't stop him from running. That's stupid. Get the ball to the beast.
Yeah, that Cam recovering that fumble doesn't guarantee a win or the Super Bowl. It just guarantees a
Facts.
possession.
Facts.
Running the
Facts.
Right,
ball,
right.
that drive, that particular drive that you just mentioned, they handed off to Marshawn 3 times in a row to get to that 1 yard line. All you got to do is hand it
Yeah.
off one more time.
One more
But you're
time.
telling me
That's
for the
it.
sake of time,
I guarantee
for the
you.
sake of time, you wanted to throw it? Why?
And
I
the only
guarantee you, Marshawn was gonna get that touchdown. They weren't gonna stop him.
and
Yeah.
that was that's the thing that I don't understand. It's just as far as the media fans, they give Cam bigger, granted, and people are trolls, and we understand that, but they make it seem like Cam's not jumping on the ball was the worst play in you know it'll be a post that Cam would post, critiquing somebody. Oh, but you should have jumped on the ball, and that's like, but that's not even the worst play in NFL history.
It's
At
not.
least
It's
at
not.
least in the
It is a play
championship
that he
game,
should
hell
have.
no.
Hell no.
Yeah, it's a play he should have went all out for, especially being the Super Bowl. Yeah, he should have put his body on the line and went for it. But at the same time, the criticism for that is nowhere as near as the one for Russell Wilson and the Seahawks, Pete Carroll and them.
I just thought that was interesting, and I'm glad that we brought that up, because I was thinking about it all week, and I was like, let me ask the fellas, which one do y'all think? And y'all pretty much echo the same sentiment. Real quick, we're gonna finish this off. Cowboys and Raiders. Cowboys got some reinforcements on defense. Will it make any difference? Who knows? I think I'm gonna go with the Cowboys on this one.
I'm going with the upset with the Raiders in Vegas.
The Raiders.
Yeah, it's
I'm
not
gonna
really
take
an
the I'm gonna
upset because
take
they
the
both stink. But
Cowboys.
yeah,
I'm gonna take the Cowboys only because the Raiders can't put up the points.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
but they can stop it. So let's see.
Um, Last thing before we wrap this up, I think Justin Fields needs to really consider changing his position. I think he needs to think about becoming a running back or wide receiver, because I just don't see NFL quarterback when I see Justin Fields.
I don't know, man. I think that the importance and responsibility of being drafted high as he did to Chicago, and then the letdown. Some people can't handle that mentally, man. And when he got let go from Chicago, we don't really know what his mindset was. But I just think it's just that kind of hurt his mind frame of thinking. When he got sent to the Pittsburgh and then being sent to y'all, I mean, anybody would, go downhill there. So, um, I you
Listen,
know,
that it was his choice to come to the Jets. He could have stayed in Pittsburgh. He felt some type of way because he got benched, but Justin
he wasn't
has,
going to get 40 from them.
huh?
He wasn't going to get 40 million from them, though. So why not take the 2 year 40 million? Well,
He he
really
took
1 year, but
he took the money. He
yeah,
Justin is not absolved of that. Like, he had a good situation in Pittsburgh, and then said, you know what? Let me go take the money in the Jets. Sometimes the money's not worth it, because you probably would have been better off in Pittsburgh, played well, got a contract, and been on a winning organization. You come to the
yeah,
Jets and you don't even look like an NFL quarterback.
yeah. That's pretty bad. He could have sat behind Rodgers, learned
Facts,
something,
facts.
you know.
So, any final thoughts before we wrap this up? Y'all get to enjoy
Uh,
y'all Sunday
Real quick, at what point do the Browns say we're gonna put in Shador? Because it's not getting any better.
today. Today,
Because
Yeah, they need
if
to put him
you
in this season.
right, so if you play him, let's say today, you're basically saying this is it. Whoever the head coach is this is it. This is all I got left. What more do you want from me, right?
Yeah, I mean, he probably won't be there after this season,
yeah, I'm about to say,
but you
whoever
have
the
to
new
put him
head coach
in.
is might cut both of them and draft another quarterback next year.
Right. So this
Yeah, I
administration
say put him in. Let's
should
see what
I'm with you. I'm with you. I wanted the Jets to give up one of them picks to get Shador in the building. Because there's no way Aaron Glenn, and it's pissing me off, and I'm trying not to go crazy. sit there in the fucking meetings every week and watch Justin Fields play quarterback and say he's our quarterback. Like, what the
This
fuck are
is
you
our
looking at?
guy.
Yeah, every fucking week. Come on, man. Pissing me off.
And then listen, they put him in the game and he goes 4 for like 20 for like 10 yards or 12 yards.
10 yards. And there's things that Justin did good out there. What did he do good, bro? What do you, and then you want to get snappy with the media. It's just bad. I don't want to get the rant, but like I said, the games just started. Y'all go enjoy y'all football. Thanks for all the fans that's tuning in. Thanks for everybody, supporting and watch. Let's go Panthers. Let's go Seahawks. It's your boy T.
It's your man TJ.
It's your boy now, man. Down go the birds. The birds are going down today, man.
Hey, don't worry. You know you got to see me next time.
All
And
right,
You,
but
we
you got to
see,
out.
see me next time. So don't blow it.